Hi, and welcome to Good Night and Get Drunk, where we give you news that's easier to swallow because it's going down with a nice drink. I'm your host, Ian Donovan Highland, and tonight we're talking about how robots are going to end the world. And no, I'm not talking about Skynet, I'm talking about how automation is going to take your job. Automation is the use of technology and automatic machinery to do jobs more effectively and efficiently. But one of the most important things to note about automation is that it is not a new trend. I mean, it's basically just the Industrial Revolution in a nutshell, streamlining production to massively increase output. But as computers and robots get more and more sophisticated, jobs have and will continue to disappear. And it's not just dangerous factory jobs that are going to be affected. Now jobs in the service industry, the trucking industry, even the oil industry are going to go the way of the dinosaur. At a certain point, almost any job can be done by a machine. Director Oscar Sharp actually made a short film written by an artificial intelligence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. I mean, shit, even artists aren't safe. Automation can cost millions of people their jobs. But why would a CEO choose the extra costs, the inefficiencies, and frankly, the riskier option of hiring people over machines? Machines don't take meal breaks. Machines can't slip and fall and sue you over injuries. There are no robot unions that march into any executive's office and demand higher wages and shorter hours. As cool as that would be. Morally, we side with the thousands, millions of blue-collar workers that could lose their livelihoods around the world. That one's a lot stronger. But how do you convince a CEO to act against their own wallet for the sake of the human race? I mean, by appealing to their common humanity? Yeah, I fucking wish. The reality is that you have to force them. Fuck. The reality is that you have to force them through policy and regulation, that big, bad, scary old word. In terms of solutions, someone a lot smarter than myself has a pretty damn good idea. Bill Gates supports taxing companies that try to replace workers with automation. So if you want to lay off thousands of people, you're gonna have to fucking pay for it. The best part of this is that the money raised by this tax can actually go straight into training programs that allow the workers who were laid off to re-enter the industry that replaced them, working in repair, installation, or design. Why are you mowing your lawn? It is like 7 o'clock at night.
This was definitely a vehicle.
That was not a lawnmower. Good news is that some states are already putting this into practice. Sort of. Now, as much as it pains me as a New Yorker, New Jersey is a decent example of this in practice. Years ago, when other states were allowing people to pump their own gas, New Jersey and Oregon saw the value in keeping those positions employed, and they created laws that required an employee to pump your gas for you. I should also note that even though in New York you are allowed to pump your own gas, it is still significantly cheaper to get it at New Jersey, even though well, everyone from screenwriters to gas pumpers might be losing their jobs to automation. At least we have that one billionaire on our side. Because at the end of the day, automation is inevitable. It's more cost effective and it's more efficient. But I, for one, would like to see technology and the people it replaces move forward together. So, good night, and get drunk. I like a planet. I like having a planet. Can we just keep a planet? Can't have a planet without an economy. Can't have an economy unless people have jobs. I don't need a robot version of me. It's not gonna get any better. I get a little bit more athletic, but that's their problem, not mine. What does it feel like to love? Can't answer that if you're a machine, according to Captain Kirk. You guys watch the original Star Trek? Surprisingly philosophical.
Hey everybody, as you may have noticed, I looked a touch different, and some of the effects and fonts might have looked a little dated in that past episode. That's because that was filmed about 3 years ago while I was still in college. The next couple of videos, actually, are going to be the original episodes of Good Night and Get Drunk from when I first started to make this show with two of my best friends, Sam and Caroline. After making a few videos, I found out that I was going to be donating my kidney to my sister, and I needed to pretty dramatically cut down on my drinking for that transplant surgery, so I had to stop making these videos because, as you saw, I drank an ungodly amount, and I don't even think that's the most I drank in one episode, so woof. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed that last one. The next new episode is going to be out in a few weeks. It's going to be covering different voting systems and the benefits therein. And the episode that I'm going to be releasing next week is going to be on Frankenbiting, so if you don't know what that is, check it out. Anyway, have a good one, and stay safe from the smoke, because it is horrible in Burbank right now.